Hello my sillies, welcome back to another new episode of Internet Antagonists. It's been like 2 months since the previous episode, but that's irrelevant right now. Today's degenerate I'm covering is none other than MorganNye. If you already know who this guy is, then you probably already despise them. But just in case you're out of the loop, MorganNye is a YouTuber who is somewhere in his early 20s and is a really awful person. The sole reason why I'm making this episode on him is that he's unfortunately back on YouTube with a new channel. And now after so long I will talk about why he sucks. Now let's start this already. MorganNye has a history of making transphobic comments about random people. He makes these comments mostly on Roblox roleplay games from what I'm seeing. Pause the video right now to see the various screenshots I pulled from the MorganNye exposing doc linked in the description as proof of this. I don't have much to say here, so let's move on to the obligatory longer section which I really want to discuss. This is the big section I want to focus on the most. A few years ago, MorganNye was outed for his creepy as hell actions as well as his liking and appreciation of child porn and pornography as a whole. I wish I was joking, but it's actually true. I will talk about the pornography part in a bit, so let's focus on his creepy behavior. He asked some people how old they were, which I find really weird of him to ask that. And most of us probably remember the drama from a couple years ago featuring MorganNye and his brother who I won't mention his name in this video. Sometime during this drama, he admitted to sending some questionable videos to his brother's server, despite most people in said server being literal minors. Making matters worse is that he thought it was funny, which I don't. It's fucking disgusting and wrong. Now, to the part I want to discuss the most in this section that disgusts me in more ways than one. MorganNye admitted one time that he has a passion for literal CP and porn in general, considering his fanbase could mostly consist of people who are minors. I have no clue how they would even feel or even react about this. But anyway, here are the screenshots I gathered from the aforementioned MorganNye doc about this inappropriate passion of Morgan's. Pause the video if you'd really want to. Honestly, considering he's too open about this god-awful passion of his, Morgan probably shouldn't be online anymore and should have never returned to YouTube. Like seriously. What else is there to say about MorganNye? He caused a lot of harm online and still thinks he's the good guy, and the people calling him out for his actions, myself potentially included, are the bad guys. All I can say from this is to be careful with what you post online. You'll never know what kind of consequences you'll have to face eventually. So in conclusion, MorganNye is a porn-addicted man who seemingly doesn't understand the concept of right and wrong. We know he can't keep getting away with all he's done since it is way too much to ignore. I wouldn't even be surprised if he actually responds to this video and denies the truth entirely when all I'm doing is spreading the word about who he really is. Anyways, that's it for this episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and once again, I hope you were convinced. Adios.